ue, yo no yo, ue, yo no yo, ue, yo no yo, ue. Asalato, incredible instrument, originally from Mama Africa, traditionally made out of seed pod. I ran into the problem that I live in this beautiful desert and they would constantly break and actually dry out on me. So I discovered these amazing makers in Japan, a little better for the environment. They're made out of hemp plastic fiber and we're the only distributor in the United States carrying these guys. Really stoked because I only like to carry things I love and believe in. I think this is one of the best instruments that you can come across and train yourself, no matter what level of musician you are. So check them out. Why? They're very portable. Hook them on a carabiner, bring them around with you. They're a maraca, a shaker, which is one of the most important instruments that you can ever have. Every band, every style of music, you need good maracas. But they do a lot more. I would say they're like the nunchuck, if you would, of shakers, because it's about your dance, it's about your movement. So they help you train and move yourself and to express yourself and get into the rhythm within your body, and then it becomes an extension of that. And they do so in such a great way because they help encourage something called bilateral patterning. So they allow you to train and unbias ourselves from being left-handed or right-handed and actually be able to work both hemispheres of our nervous system. So I really love this instrument, and it's one of the best. And you can get into them at any level, just from shaking them to the more complex patterns I was just showing you. And there's guys who go even way beyond. I invite you guys to search later on YouTube and learn more. So I'm just going to give you a little crash course, just introducing you to this as briefly as I possibly can. So, asalato, hold them in your hands like this. You're going to hold both balls in your hands between your index finger and your middle finger. And then you're going to wrap one around with the other hand so that you hold them comfortably. And any hand size can hold these pretty much. I've worked with various people, different hand sizes. You just want to make sure the rope goes over these 3 fingers and just enough so that one finger goes in. You don't want this too loose or too tight. Once you have that adjusted, you can just tie the rope to adjust it to your hand size. Then you're ready to go. You're going to start by shaking, okay? And just shaking a maraca just like you would normally, right? Then, of course, you can add this little click to it. So hold with your pinky, just let your pinky hold it. Let the top one be loose, and you just let it knock. Creates a nice knocking sound, plus the shake. Doubled, alternating hands. So you have this really cool little extra. You can also knock them together, like you're knocking on a door. You can kind of create patterns like that, just creatively. And then you can do what we call as the twist. The twist, you hold it between your fingers, again, the peace symbol, right? And then you're just gonna let it rotate in your hand. And when it rotates, it's gonna come over your thumb, strike the ball, and then you're gonna launch it with your thumb, creating this power. And you're really using your forearm through the middle finger to create this central pillar of rotation. Then just do it with the other hand, mirror it. Okay? And then we do the catch. And the catch is where you're just going to effortlessly, it looks hard at first. Sometimes you're going to try and it's not going to work, but trust me, be patient with yourself, you'll get this. You just let it, when it comes around, it hits this ball up into your hand, and then you just gently close your hand, and it lands in your palm like that. So it looks like this. Then just mirror it. All of this, you're going to be mirroring these. You just get it on your dominant hand if you need to, and then go and tell your other hand, look, copy this hand. And it's amazing how actually we're able to do this. It's not as hard as it looks. So you're just going to mirror it around and until you get really comfortable with it. And just do that. Each of these exercises until you feel comfy. So you have this, you have the rotation and the catch. And then we have one more that I'll show you for now, which is the 6/8 pattern, or like a 3/4. So you're going to hold it here. You don't involve the catch. And you're going to go back and forth. Like you're rotating it like that, gently. But now you're going to move your hands back and forth. And it creates this triplet. Taquita, 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 taquita. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? And just count it. I like taquita. Taquita, 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 taquita. And you notice, I'm just waving my hand. I'm barely rotating it. It's just a wave, like the Queen of England. All the way in Sedona. And so it's very easy. And then you can just add the catch to that. So you can then do that and a catch. Pa, 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 pa. I hope you enjoy them. I hope they help you become a better musician, a better human being. Take care.